Let's talk about leveraging your expertise. This is such an exciting time for coaching businesses when it comes time to leverage and leave the one-on-one life and really start making an impact. And there's several ways that you can do this, okay? We're going to go over mistakes people make when introducing leverage. A lot of people want to get there. Internet dreams are made out of, I am going to bed and I wake up to a bunch of sales in the morning. So it can be really tempting to jump to leverage, okay? We'll talk about that in a second. But for right now, if you're ready to leverage your time and you want to make more money and you really want to start making that impact, you want to leverage your time through a strategic group coaching program. There's a lot of options here. Let's go over them. First of all, you can have yourself a cohort coaching program. What does that look like? Basically, that's when you bring in a group of 8 people or 10 people, and we start on May 1st and we end on May 30th, and we meet once a week and we go in as a cohort. Super powerful. Love this. Easier to sell. Okay. Easier to have that breakthrough, although you are still kind of tying yourself to those weekly coaching calls, but cohort coaching is your next natural step up after you do one-on-one. Next, you have evergreen coaching. So what does that look like? That looks like you have video modules recorded and people are out watching video modules in Kajabi or some other management system. And then you meet once a week or however many times, these are just examples, okay? Then you meet once a week for integration, for the group coaching call. So you can bring people in whenever you want. They can go start watching the modules whenever they enroll. You can enroll people, okay, at all the times. Where cohort, you have to get them enrolled before May 1st and then exit them on May 30th and start all over again. Evergreen allows you to onboard people for however long, like whenever you want. That's the real power of it. So there's a one-time a week coaching call. Maybe some other things. Maybe you have a mindset call or whatever works for your system. You have a one-time a week coaching call and you have video modules. The difference again is in cohort, you don't have those video modules. You're teaching it. You're walking people through it. You're not confident enough to actually record the videos and understand the process until you get to evergreen. Then you have the video modules and you can really sell this thing whenever you want. Another option that you have is a course. So the difference between course and anything else is these are just the recorded modules. There is no coaching. There is no coaching. This is true leveraged time. I call this, when we look at the Millionaire Maker coaching funnel, which I'll share with you, we call this signature system. I mean, this is the dream, guys. Okay, you're selling a course for $2,000. You don't even have to coach with them because your course and the video modules are so powerful. People get transformation just from watching your streamlined process. That's what a course is. It's hands off. It's awesome. Next up is mini course. Many people start here. Okay, I've sold plenty of mini courses. That's your $47, $37 situation going down. And the reason why you would sell a mini course, straight up, write this down. You're not going to make a lot of money on a mini course, okay? You will never make money on a mini course, at least significant money, okay? This is used to break even, to market, to basically build your market share because, sorry, that was really loud. I want to apologize in advance for that. Buyers are listeners. And so if you can get them to buy a mini course, okay, which is like, if your major course is major transformation, a mini course teaches like a little something. So like I have a mini course, I personally have a mini course on Facebook groups and how to make those beneficial for your coaching program. I also have a mini course on how to niche down, because so many coaches struggle with it. Next up, I love this one. Write this down. Look how flexible your coaching business can be, okay? When you use the Millionaire Maker self-filling coaching funnel. I'm going to show you that in a second. Next up, you got VIP days. So a VIP day, this is something new, okay? This is something new that has really taken off in the coaching industry. And what is happening is people are developing a lot of faith in coaches, and they know they're like, I just need the results and I'm ready to take action and I'm very ambitious and I don't want to dedicate myself to an entire 6-month program. What they are buying is a VIP day. Okay. I offer a VIP day for $2,500. It's 6 hours. It's a small group cohort, so I have about 6 people in there. I host it on a Friday with a lunch break, okay? $2,500, and I service 6 people. That is $10,000, $15,000, okay? In one day. And I teach what I call my IO strategy, which is how to get people off of social media and into your coaching programs. It's an amazingly powerful strategy that I will be covering in the Unlaunched Method workshop. People love this because they get in, they get out, okay? And one day they learn the strategy. And I make $15,000 giving people a powerful situation. I love VIP days, okay? Anyone here host VIP days? Next up, memberships. I'm getting low here. I'm going to put memberships right up here. Now, I've done all of these, okay? Every single one I've done. I got 20 years of experience. What do we usually, what's our revenue on a VIP day if we do 25 at 6 people? So memberships. Love memberships. Stu, I'm a big fan of Stu McLaren. Anyone here taking Stu McLaren's, let's see, he just changed it to membership experience. Okay, love it. These are usually low cost. You're uploading modules. Maybe you have some one-on-one coaching programs. But the thing is, guys, these are low cost. They're typically low hands-off, and they are very similar to the mini course problem, okay? Is that you've got to have a way of bringing people up through the membership into higher level coaching programs. Because here's the fact about all this stuff, okay? Some are low cost, some are high cost, some are amazing. These are you have a lot of options and a hybrid of all of them. So always know this. There is no one way to offer these things, but they all have pros and cons, okay? This is just something you need to know about any of this. Typically, okay, if you're new to coaching, or how did I say this? One of the number one things people want to go to immediately are mini courses and low-cost memberships, because they're like, I feel comfortable selling $49. I do not feel comfortable selling $2,000 yet. I'm getting started, or I don't have my technology down, or I don't know like what I'm going to do. But this is something you have to know, okay? You think it's going to be easier. You think it's going to be easier to sell a $47 program. It's not. I literally had on our coaching call on Tuesday, we host our Content That Converts coaching calls every single Tuesday. Okay. And she literally was like, I was like, I know you're making this mini course and I support it, love it, but she literally was like, yeah, I spent as much time selling this mini course for $47 as I sold this $1,800 coaching program. And that's just the way it's going to go. The hard part is getting people to pull out their wallet. Okay. And then the work, like that's the hard part. And if you can do that, and then you structure your value and you convey your value in an appropriate way, you can get to the dollar amount that you deserve. Okay. But if you can't even get people to pull out their wallet, that's a whole other problem. And so you're going to run into that problem whether you're doing a $47 situation or you are doing a $2,000 coaching program. You've got to figure out how to get people to separate from their wallet. And it's not the amount is your first concern. Okay. So let's talk about mistakes people make when leveraging their time. Jamie says, after working with you, charging $49 feels so uncomfortable. $2,000 feels a lot more comfortable. And that changed really fast for me through your program. Jamie, thank you for sharing that. I've had similar experiences to that in my 20-year career. And it's all about beliefs. It really is. If I wake up and I feel I'm only worth 49, when I offer 49, it's a mirror. Life and sales, everything is a mirror. No one is doing anything to you. First, you have to value yourself more than $49 in order for the mirror to reflect back people that will pay you more than $49. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. And the beliefs, sometimes I look at where I was charging and I can't even put myself back into that thought system because it is so belief driven. Thank you, Jamie. Thanks. Okay. So biggest mistakes people make when implementing a leveraged program, any of these ones that we talked about before, memberships, group coaching, doesn't matter. Biggest mistakes. I just want to remind you the Unlaunch Method workshop where I'm going to be outlining the Millionaire Maker funnels coming up on May 8th. Make sure that you get registered for that. It is a free workshop. Okay. Replays available, but not for long. It's like all my best stuff just to help coaches grow amazing programs. So here we go. First of all, I want to outline when. Okay. Biggest mistake is timing. You're implementing leverage before you have a strong foundation. This is how and where you should implement these leveraged models. Here is the Millionaire Maker funnel real briefly. First of all, you're going to do one-on-one coaching. That's not leverage, but you got to start there to understand how to appropriately leverage. Number 2, then you can go to group coaching. Only after you've done one-on-one coaching, then you go to group coaching, which is cohort. Let's all do this together. Then you record some videos, and then you're able to get into an evergreen coaching program. Next up, signature. This is still high cost. The beautiful part about putting these videos here is that you will follow the Unlaunch Method. Okay. And you'll bring people onto an enrollment call, highly qualified people. Some you're selling your expertise. Okay. And so you can sell a group coaching. You can sell a one-on-one. You're selling your expertise. That's what we teach in the Unlaunch Method workshop. When you get to that point and there is a price objection, which many times in coaching there is, having a signature system, which is only video modules, okay? But it's like at $2,000 or $1,500 that you can offer them if they're not ready for your group coaching program. And then when they watch that and understand that, they will want to naturally go to group coaching. This is a great option to give people when you get price objections and you're trying to make your way up the funnel. Next up is low cost offer. What? Wait, low cost offer is here. And guess I'm going to blow your mind with what's up here is hyper specific lead magnets. Lead magnets, Lindsay. Why do I build that last? Every other marketing person I have ever talked to, and even you about 20 years ago, told me to start there. Well, guess what, guys? In the day and age of AI, in the day and age of 2023, where coaching is a great business model and many people are entering, that means competition is up a little bit more, okay? You don't start with hyper-specific lead magnets, but the marketers weren't wrong about one thing, and that is how your customers consume your products. Yes, in a perfect world, and when you're done building the Millionaire Maker funnel, your customers will consume a hyper-specific lead magnet. Then they will consume a low-cost offer. Then they will do a signature group coaching and so on and so forth. But the fact is, you do not know what your low-cost offer should be or what your lead magnet should be about unless you've serviced people in one-on-one coaching and above. So that's the number one mistake is people come to me and they say, Lindsay, I want to build a membership for $10 a month, or I want to do a $47 low cost offer, and I want to have the time, freedom, and impact that I want to make. Go. And you just can't do it. It can't be done. You're going to waste time. You want that in your business, but only after you've done the foundational work. Does that make sense? Give me some yeses in the comments. I would love to hear it. Number 2, resources. It takes way more time and money to create digital products than you ever dreamed. And so you have to understand, okay, if I'm making a video, if I'm making my signature offer or a low cost offer, you're dumping 50 hours into that thing, plus money to run ads and to create a marketing budget when you could be having 10 conversations and closing one of those people into an $1,800 program. And then you would have enough revenue running through your business that you could actually relax and have something foundational to build off of. Okay, next up, competition. There's a lot of digital courses. You're not the only one that wants to wake up with money in their bank account. And so coming up with a low-cost offer or low-cost membership that doesn't really hit your clients' pain points or doesn't really talk to them, it's going to be a real beast to sell versus getting to know your clients and their problems and very naturally understanding exactly what your low-cost offer should be. Then the 50 hours that you invest, okay, in resources is worth it, and you stand out from the competition because you know exactly who your customer is. Next up, tech. The way I teach the Millionaire Maker Funnel, and the way I'll be teaching it at the Unlaunch Method Workshop, get your tickets and make sure to upgrade to VIP ASAP, okay, is low tech. Remember this, technology is the ego's greatest reason that he will give you of keeping you small, okay? You're not technically advanced enough to have an online business. You need complicated funnels and expensive blah, blah, blahs in order to make this work. False, okay? You can have a $250,000 coaching business selling coaching and group coaching one-on-one and make plenty of money. And the only tech you need is, I would recommend an email list provider, which is like $15 a month, and Zoom, and a little program I call Ad Event, $10. There's no ClickFunnels. I'm a huge ClickFunnels fan, okay? There's no ClickFunnels. There's no ads. There's nothing expensive to actually build your business. So, but when you start building digital stuff, you have to have tech. You have to have the pages, and you have to have the emails, and you have to have everything, okay? Next up, marketing. Guys, for every digital product you create, for every new workshop you create, for every new retreat you create, for everything new you create, you will redo your marketing. And we all know how long that can take and how imperfect it is when you first come out. Marketing is no different than like playing the piano. The first time you market your thing, your webinar, your course, whatever, the second time is going to be 50% better. Why do this to yourself if you're not going to make money? One-on-one coaching, okay? If you follow the Millionaire Maker coaching funnel, you end up selling your expertise, marketing yourself. And when you do that, you don't have to redo it. Okay? Next up, lack of focus. As I've mentioned, it's expensive. It's time consuming to build digital courses. You will definitely get off track and not be motivated to do it. In fact, I've been working on my latest digital course because that is in the plan. Okay? And some days you don't feel like doing it. Now, I know because I have a plan and a system, I do it anyway. But for individuals who do not have a system, have not done the groundwork to understand that they do need to record that, most digital programs and recordings go never being sold. And then you're just really wasting money because you're not focused on what's important.